Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Friends, have you ever wondered about a wall that divide not just a city but an entire nation? Today we are diving into the fascinating story of the Berlin Wall.
As the communist barrier between East and West Berlin grows higher and stronger, the more determined grows the will of those in the East to escape. Along the border, East Berliners are forced to evacuate their homes as the communist police move to prevent their escape.
A structure that stood as a symbol of a Cold War for nearly 3 decades. So let's explore how this concrete barrier shaped history and why its fall was so monumental. The Berlin Wall wasn't just any wall. It was a physical representation of the Iron Curtain, separating East and the West Berlin, and by extension East and the West Germany. But why was it built in the first place? So let's go back to the end of World War II. Germany was divided amongst the Allied powers, the US, the UK and the France, and the Soviet Union. Berlin, located in Soviet-controlled East Germany, was also split into 4 sectors. Tension grew between the Soviet Union and the Western Allies. This led to the formation of 2 separate German states in 1949. The Federal Republic of Germany, thus West Germany, and the German Democratic Republic, thus East Germany. Berlin became a symbol of this division. Many East Germans seeking better opportunities fled to the West Berlin. By 1961, nearly 3.5 million East Germans has left. This mass exodus was a huge problem for East Germany. They were losing their workforce and facing economic instability. On August 13, 1961, East German authorities made a drastic decision. They began to seal off East Berlin from the West Berlin. At first, it was just barbed wire fences, but soon a concrete wall started to take shape. The Berlin Wall was born. The wall wasn't just one structure. It was a 2 wall with a dead stripe in between. This area was filled with watchtowers, armed guards, and obstacles. The eastern side was smooth, making it difficult to climb. The western side often had graffiti and the artwork. The wall stretched for about 155 kilometers, that is 96 miles. It cut through the heart of Berlin, separating families and the friends. People in the East Berlin were essentially trapped. Attempting to cross the wall was extremely dangerous. Many tried to escape using tunnels, hot air balloons, and even zip line. Sadly, at least 140 people died trying to cross the wall. Life on either side of the wall was very different. West Berlin flourished with the economic aid from the West. East Berlin, under Soviet Union, faced economic challenges. The wall became a powerful Cold War symbol. It represented the division between democracy and the communalism. World leaders visited the wall to show support for United Germany. In 1963, President John F. Kennedy famously declared, "Ich bin ein Berliner," This shows solidarity with the people of the West Berlin. For 28 years, the wall stood firm. But by the late 1980s, things were changing. The Soviet Union was weakening. Protests against communist rule were growing in the Eastern Europe. On November 9th, 1989, something unexpected happened. East German spokesman Guntur made a surprising announcement. He stated that East German would be allowed to cross the border. This news spread quickly, and East Berliners rushed to the wall. Confused border guards without clear orders opened the gates. People began to climb over the cliff away at the wall. The Berlin Wall was falling. The scenes were incredible. East and the West Berliners embraced each other. They celebrated their newfound freedom. People used hammers and the scissors to take pieces of the wall. These became souvenirs of this historic moment. The wall of the Berlin Wall marked the end of the Cold War. It paved the way for German reunification in the 1990s. Today, the only small section of the wall remain. They serve as a powerful reminder of the divided past. The east side of the gallery is a famously stretch of the wall. It covered the murals and artwork symbolizing freedom and the unity. Checkpoint Charlie's, once a crossing point, is now a tourist attraction. These sites help us remember the importance of the freedom and the unity. The Berlin Wall story is more than just a concrete and the barbed wire. It's a tale of human resilience, the desire for freedom, and the power of peaceful changes. As we reflect on this chapter of history, let's remember the lessons it teaches us about the importance of unity, understanding, and the breaking down the wall that divide us. Well, what are your thoughts on this piece of history? Share your reflection in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating historical stories. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.